Hey everybody, welcome to another session of the Era of the Dragons, our little D&D game that we run here, that I run for my friends here. Um, let's go ahead and go around and tell us who you're playing tonight. We'll start with Silver.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver underscore Bulette, he, they, and I will be playing today Fensiris, who is a she, her. She is a gem, words are hard, gem dragonborn rogue.
Awesome. Jaden.
Hey, I'm Jaden or Siliqui. I use they, them pronouns. I will be playing a tiefling barbarian named Grief. Grief uses he, they pronouns and a combat wheelchair. The combat wheelchair is designed by Sarah Thompson, who you can find on Twitter under Mustang's Art. And I am an ambulatory wheelchair user in real life, and that's why I choose to use it in game.
Awesome. Awesome. And Penny.
Hello, I'm Penny. I use she, her pronouns. I will be running Gift, who also uses she, her pronouns, and she is a human warlock druid multiclass.
Awesome. And I'm Archangelic. Some people call me Mal. In Meat Space, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm going to be running this game. So yeah, we'll get right into it. Last we left off, you all were invited to a meeting of very important people in the realms, namely the Five Kingdoms of Man and the Elven Republic of Vosna, who all sent representatives. You gave a very rousing speech about what needs to happen and what you know so far. It was revealed that one oh, I have his name. Hold on, sorry. Sorry about that. My notes got misplaced on my screen. All right, yes, that Romaris Latheran, the ambassador from the Republic of Vosna, did mention that there were eggs that you've neglected to mention, and he mentioned that in front of everyone to mixed reactions. It was ultimately decided that you would continue following the trail of this cult, as you had found information that they were moving goods into Vrusea. Ambassador Ramirez agreed that he would help you in any way he could. Whether or not you believed that, completely up to you. And you all prepared to set out of Brambles upon the River and set out to Vrusea, a journey that could take you at least a week. So you are all set up in your cart in the morning. Other people are also getting set up in their carts to head out the city gate as soon as there's enough light to do so. Trying to get an early start. Elric, the blacksmith, blacksmith's apprentice, is also joining you on this journey.
And have we already picked up all of our stuff, basically?
Yes, you would have picked up all your stuff, all your the armor you commissioned and everything like that.
All right, fantastic.
You get to your cart. You get your cart set up and everything, and the servant who had escorted you into the king's chambers, or into the meeting at the castle, one Kellen, a young human man, is there waiting for you.
Hi. I'm going to assume you have a message for us. Is that accurate?
That's actually not accurate.
Oh.
I was told by a man, one William Robert Bones, that you would need a driver.
Oh.
Billy doesn't trust us driving the cart, I guess. Okay.
I'm uncertain as to his motives.
Okay. Well.
So did he pay you to come drive for us?
Yes, I have been compensated.
Oh. How long have you been waiting here? Because we haven't been back in like 3 days. You haven't been here this whole time, right?
Oh no, I heard there's some people that you would be heading out in a few days. I was in the room when you made your plans with the king.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I have been kind of just hanging around waiting to see you and your cart. I apologize.
I believe we've met Kellen before.
Yes, he was the one who escorted you into the important meeting.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, at this point, Gift will, who is not in disguise, will do nothing because this Kellen has never seen Gift.
All
Is the orator not joining you today?
Oh no.
The orator has some important duties elsewhere of a speaking fashion.
You mentioned that the sort of wizard underground uses essentially thieves' cant.
Mm-hmm.
Gift will make a sign for friend.
Okay. He will look you up and down, and I assume, are you wearing the same like robes, or are you just that you wore when you gave the speech, or are you wearing different robes?
I'm assuming since we're traveling, I have armor on.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
The new armor.
Mm-hmm. So,
okay.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, you get a slight look of recognition from that. He seems to be aware of you. It's hard to say if he understands that anything else, that the order and you are different people, are the same person.
He'll figure it out because I turn into a generic halfling or half elf all the time.
He says, he'll take any like luggage you have and put it into the cart. He start packing things.
Cool. All right. I'm not anticipating any issues right off the bat. But Kellen, I hope somebody has made you aware of the fact that there is a blue dragon around that may or may not be out for revenge. Not necessarily on us, but just generally.
Kellen says, I was in town when the dragon attacked. I will say that's not, I won't be of much use to you, I don't believe, if there is a dragon. If it's okay with you all, I will just hide.
That's fine. I thought
Reasonable.
You should be well warned,
He says, I appreciate that. If you need any other services, we can of course talk about that, but I am only hired to drive the cart.
That's that's more than I was expecting, so hey, that's fine.
Elric shows up late.
Yeah.
He is carrying parts of his armor as his armor is heavy and he was trying to catch up to you. And he doesn't have a lot of movement in full plate, so you just hear like somebody's carrying a box of pots and pans.
Oh my god, precious baby.
He says, oh, good, you haven't left yet. Oh, I was
we wouldn't have left without you. You're okay. Do you need some help?
Kessa would have.
Yeah, that's fair. We don't I don't like leaving people behind, so we won't leave you. Do you need help getting the rest of your armor on?
Oh, that would be so helpful. There's like 45 places to tie this on.
There's so many pieces. I'll help him out.
Yeah, by D&D rules, it takes 10 minutes, and I guess I have seen like videos. It does take about that long if you have people.
It's a while. There's a lot of pieces. There really is a lot of pieces.
Yeah, he just had like the breastplate like over his shoulders.
Pretty sure that's not where that goes, but okay.
I'm adopting this child. So precious.
Quickly, I want to say I was at a convention once where two people had the Megazord and Dragonzord built around them like heavy armor by someone dressed as a Power Ranger, and it took about 10 minutes.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've watched a bunch of videos of like recreated armor, and like it takes 3 other people to put it on, but it takes about 10 minutes, you know?
Was somebody singing the
Wild.
theme song the entire time that they were putting on this 10-minute display?
I think several someones. I mean, how could you
Good.
not?
Right. That's awesome. That's even better. That's amazing.
All right, let's get this card on the road.
All right. You get this cart on the road and kind of immediately run into traffic. As people are leaving here.
That's
God
amazing.
damn it.
It eventually opens up as people take, various forks in the road.
Kellen, really lean into the horn, if you would. Just get them going.
Do you have a horn?
Oh, yeah,
I
I've got
mean-
this right here. Yeah, it just like lets people know that we're coming through, just in case they weren't listening.
He takes it and goes, dude, just in the horn. Please. Just invented the car horn. Okay. Somebody looks back from behind and just like, what? Like literally just says what to you? Like
On your left.
there's a ditch there.
Yeah, I
but-
know. Don't go into the ditch. I'm trying to help you out here. Hey.
So you continue on a ways. The Ravenshold is heavily wooded area. The road follows mostly along the river, but there's not really a direct path from Brambles upon the River to Vrusea. So you kind of have to take, various turns. Ultimately, you have a few days on this trip that are basically uneventful. Are you all wanting to camp, or are you wanting to like stay at inns in various small towns? Okay.
Gift will always vote for an inn.
Reasonable.
So yeah, for an inn, most places are either somewhere between poor and comfortable on the like lifestyle expenses. They're just kind of roadhouses and various things set up. Occasionally you can get into a town, but there's not really any large towns on the way there. You've left the closest large town to Vrusea. So we'll say it averages about a gold piece a day to like eat and stay at various inns on your way there. So, but you don't run into any danger that way. So,
Always useful.
And is that a piece or for the whole party?
that would be each.
Okay.
Okie doke.
How many days is this? Is it 6, you said?
The entire journey is going to be 7 days, but we'll say for now 3 days. So
3 days have passed. Okay.
And I'm sorry, can you repeat the cost? I was reading a spell.
that's okay. It's a 1 gold piece a day to.
Okay.
We'll say on it. That's what it averages. So
Okay.
some nights it's 2 silver pieces, 5 silver pieces, but sometimes it's 2 gold. Depends on where you are.
Fair enough. Let's knock it down by 3.
But on the 3rd day, as you are traveling, give me perception checks.
Well, that's not good. 5.
7.
13.
13. Elric will also roll. He has some skills. He is not proficient in that. Okay, cool. No. He's asleep in his armor in the back. So
Totally getting cooked in there.
also, was there anything y'all wanted to talk about or discuss on the 3 days before we get any further into this?
I mean, in particular, I don't think Fenn is gonna open up a ton with Kellen right there. Elric's fine. She's just not sure about not sure about Kellen yet.
Gift as chatty as ever.
I, just as an update, now have on the left arm of my chair, I now have a metal barricade that I can put up and
Nice.
use. So
Cool. That's super useful.
Yes.
So yeah, you carry on. It's mostly a quiet journey. But on the third day, Grief, you are kind of just rolling behind the cart like you normally do. You're pretty fast. You're getting much better at like navigating these roads. You feel faster. Um, but you hear shouting up ahead. Something in a language that you're not sure of, and you hear somebody in comment and say, "Stay back," and you hear like a crossbow bolt hit a tree. Like you hear the thunk of like a crossbow, and then like the bolt hit a tree.
I will whistle to the party. Hey, sounds like there's something going on up ahead. I heard an arrow bolt hit a tree. Heard some people shouting. You might want to be careful.
All right. Let me look up ahead and see what we got here. How far would you say you heard the sound?
GM?
It could be 60 to 100 feet off. The path makes kind of a curve up ahead. So
Okay. Fen will hop out of the wagon then, and she will, as stealthily as possible, move her way up towards the commotion.
all right. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
I put that somewhere. 13 plus numbers. Stealth. 21.
21. Okay. So yeah, you easily sneak up on this situation. You see up ahead there are overturned carts and just crates like built up like a barricade, and there are, by your count, 7 hobgoblins and 3 bugbears, all just kind of standing around outside the barricade. And you see a group of humans, one in very fine set of clothes, the rest are like lightly armored with crossbows aimed outside of this at the hobgoblins. And the hobgoblin, there's one hobgoblin who's sent back. He's just sitting on a rock on the other side of the path, and he just says, "We can stay here as long as you want. I'm a very patient man." And the humans inside are just like, they look scared, but they seem to be well armed and keeping them at bay.
From what I can see beyond the barricade, are any of the humans wearing some similar clothing to other groups I've seen?
I would say make a perception check.
Okay. I get a +1 on those, so that's fine. 7.
Not that you can tell. They're wearing leather armor, but it doesn't look the same as the dragon cult.
Okay. And the bugbears / hobgoblins aren't wearing cultist armor, are they?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Just looks like highway robbery, just out of game.
Yeah.
All right. Finn will sneak back to the wagon and let them know what she saw. So there's some humans that are being a little waylaid, I think. I don't know how. They're on our path. We're gonna have to go through there.
Grief shrugs. I love running a true neutral character. This is very new for me. Usually I am lawful good and have no choice.
Elric clunks his way out of the back of the cart very loudly and picks up his shield, and then he looks at you who are not like still getting yourself ready for battle. He's like, are we not going to help them? Or
I don't want to make assumptions. I think I know who the aggressor is here, but I really don't want to be responsible for, going in and attacking the wrong people.
Do we go in and ask questions? Just sort of interrupt what's happening and find out what's going on?
Yeah, that might be a little dangerous for us, is the thing.
Gift points at the cart and shakes her head and does this motion.
Good call. Leave the cart here.
Yeah. Kellen, you stay here with the cart.
Yep.
I'm gonna sneak back up and maybe, I don't know. I have a thought. Y'all follow behind, like 10 feet behind me. I'm gonna try to stay hidden and try to suss out what's going on.
I wild shape into an elk and
Ooh.
wander in that general direction, eating bark and things.
Okay.
Smart.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna load up the map and show you what you see.
Why hide? Elk belong in these woods, we've determined.
No
Or
one.
if not, whatever it says I have to have seen them.
Oh yeah, I mean you've seen an elk.
Only seen an elk.
You've seen a giant elk specifically, but
I can't turn into that.
But a normal elk is just a small version of that, so it's fine.
If I've seen deer, whatever is common here is fine. An ungulate, just let me know which one.
Deer are common here. I would say like some types of antelope. But that's up to you. What you want to change it into?
Yeah, I'll go with the elk.
Okay.
It probably has a soft spot for them at this point.
Reasonable.
All right. Got that going.
Okay. So Fen is going to be making her way over to this area of trees. And she's actually going to climb up this one if she can, all trying to be as quiet as she possibly can.
Yeah, I'll take that stealth roll from earlier, and that's fine.
Oh, okay.
I have an elk token. That's amazing.
Yes, you have an elk token. Yeah, I can wild shape the tokens. It's really cool. Yeah, you easily do that. The one who's sitting on a rock like is wearing what looks to be like an actual full set of armor. All the other hobgoblins are wearing kind of maybe a little mismatched, repaired and patched armor. This one seems important, and you're standing immediately behind him. Elric tries to stealth. He got a 4 total on his stealth roll.
Is it reasonable for me to like wander to here and munch on the tree?
Yeah, you're not trying to be stealthy.
No.
This hobgoblin definitely sees that though.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not hiding. I'm just munching on trees.
Says something in goblinoid too. The other ones in points. And like, what is that?
It's an elk, of course. Once I feel like I'm securely behind the tree on the opposite side of them where they can't immediately see me without running over. Grief, were you going to do something? Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Okay. Anyway, once I'm in position there, I am going to call out to the group. Hail and well met. What seems to be the trouble here?
The important hobgoblin like almost falls off the rock, looks around, and like, let's see if he can even spot you. No. He says, "Who's there?"
Oh, just your friendly neighborhood treant. That's not the point. What's going on here?
And in Grief, you can hear the other hobgoblins over here. They're saying like, "Is that a horse? Horses don't have horns." They're just having a conversation. Everyone's confused about what's happening. It's too big to be a deer.
Operation Confusion commence.
Excellent. Grief, were you trying to sneak at all, or?
I was thinking about what I want to do here. Yeah, probably, but my stealth sucks. 14.
Okay. With the confusion going on, you manage to sneak. Elric is like clunking though. Like
here's that plate mail.
And yeah, like you managed to kind of stay out of sight, but Elric is like in the middle of the road and just walking there. But the captain says, Are you with this merchant? Did they hire you? Because I'm gonna say this is not gonna end well for you.
So here's the thing. We're trying to figure out how to resolve this all peacefully. Because it seems like y'all have gotten into a fight that neither of you are going to spend a whole lot of time with having fun. So let's talk this through. What's happening here?
He says, we're trying to collect our taxes. This is our kingdom.
Okay. How did the tree end up on the on the road there? Is that part of your tax collecting business?
Yeah, it's a toll gate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're just trying. These fine folk refused, and we'll sit here until they pay.
So,
He will turn around and say something in Goblin, which Grief you understand. He's telling these ones to come this way and search the woods. So they're gonna start looking for you, Fen.
I don't know that much about this area of the world, so a history check's not going to do a ton for me. But them claiming that this is their kingdom, does that track at all with anything I know about the world?
Go ahead and make a history check, but we'll see how this goes.
Can I do the same?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, 14 plus numbers. 20. Unnatural.
15 for me.
Grief, you are from here. You also know Goblin. And so you know a little bit more. Yes, there is a kind of this Shadow King, who most people consider to be like a rogue force, but the Hobgoblins say that this is their kingdom and it is rightfully theirs. This western portion of Ravenshold, King Cole, Kol, is the Hobgoblin King, considered illegitimate by almost everyone, but they occasionally cause some trouble because this is their area.
Okay, so I need some clarification real quick. How much is the toll?
Correct question.
Yep.
Yeah, we take some, we'll decide that later. We'll take them to the king and the king decides.
Yeah, okay, this is not going to end well for you. I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried, but boy howdy. Okay.
How is there not an amount that they are requesting from these people, and yet saying that they will leave once paid?
Make an insight check.
I have shit inside. +0. And that's a 3 on the die.
3. So what I was gonna say is that that's the information both of you get. Like, you've heard of like Fen, you've heard of kind of like a Hobgoblin King. Like, these kind of things happen. Sometimes the ogres get the same way. They just decide something's theirs. You've heard stories like this, but you would know that it has kind of Grief, you would know that this has kind of devolved into like a human trafficking situation, like completely organized crime type stuff. They've been pushed further and further out into whatever they're doing here, harassing people on the highways.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not aware of that, but I don't cotton to that much. Sorry, I don't deal with that well. Yeah. Listen, normally I speak for the trees, but fauna friends, to me! And Fen is going to reach into her bag and throw out whatever creature comes out.
Awesome.
Weasel!
Cannot wait for a weasel.
It's about that time, and then in a minute, I'm gonna need a giant rat. 5. No, it's a panther. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay. We have the panther. Cool.
Pull up some panther stats real quick. And I mean, that's we haven't started into initiative, but that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna draw us into initiative as a panther appears out of nowhere. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Gift, you will roll initiative as an elk. You use the elk's dexterity.
As it happens, it's the same 0 for both of us.
Hey, wait a minute.
13.
13. Okay.
So, by the way, for this bag, I've now had 2 giant elks and 2 panthers and 1 other creature out
A
of the
dire
8
wolf.
possible.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. There was a dire wolf. But out of the 8 possible, I've doubled up twice already. Okay. Ooh, 19 plus numbers. I love it.
To be honest, so far your bag, I
24.
think, is our MVP.
Truly.
24 is my initiative.
24.
12 for me.
Oh, I have to roll for.
Yes. Elric.
Oh, no, it already rolled for him.
Oh, yes, Elric needs a turn.
Yes, he has. He
Come
has a
on,
turn. He got a 9 on his initiative. So we will begin combat. Fen, you get to go first.
Nice. All right.
You are still hidden to everyone here, though. So
Yeah, I'm going to try to get that sneak attack damage, pop around the corner of the tree, and throw one of my psychic knives at Roxer. See how that goes, which is those numbers. 22 to hit.
22, I believe, is going to hit. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and I was hidden. So, do I get... Wait a minute.
You get advantage on this attack.
No, yeah, the other one was a better roll. Just thought I'd check.
But it gives you
so
sneak
attack is still there.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to find my damage. 3d6 now. Okay. It's a lot of dice. 9, 11, 14. That is a total of 19 damage.
Oof. You bloodied him in one hit. Like, it just, like, he's wearing, like, kind of this half plate armor, and your psychic blade just finds perches underneath one of the plates.
Very good. I'm not going to use my bonus action to hide. I'm going to duck behind the tree again, but I'm going to shout down to the panther and say, all right, buddy, go bite him.
All right, go ahead and roll for the panther.
Let's see. No, that's the damage. Plus 4 to hit. That's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I figured. All righty.
But now he's distracted by a panther. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Buddy the panther,
Panther in the
Bitey the
face.
dire wolf, and I want to go with Tiny the giant elk.
Well, they had names. One was what, Mr. Elkington?
Yes, Mr. Elkington.
I wrote down these names. Hold on. I have them. Anyway, Mr. Elking, the elks are named Coriander and Mr. Elkington. The wolf is named Bitey.
Remember Bitey.
Cool. We got
the best at names.
We got a bugbear here who is gonna say, and Goblin, oh no, boss, let me help you. And he's gonna just walk up and try and hit this panther. Make sure he just gets 1 attack, but it gets an extra die. He's got a Morning Star, so it's plus 4 to hit. It's a 7. He misses. This panther is just like clawing at this captain, and he can't seem to hit it with the Morning Star. He just like, it almost hits the captain, the Morning Star does, and he's like, the captain's like, you fucking idiot, like, get away from me. So that'll be that bugbear's turn.
If you can dodge a hobgoblin, you can dodge a ball. Good luck.
This hobgoblin's like, wait, what's going on? This one over here, it's his turn, and he's like looking at this. He's like, that the big horse is not going to be a problem. It's not a horse. He's looking around. He's looking at these humans who are all like really shocked about what's happening right now. They have their crossbows still like down under here, and then he sees Elric over in the distance. He's like, there we go. There's my target. And is going to have to dash to get to him, but it's going to do that. It's going to get right up in Elric's face. All right, we got another hobgoblin over here who didn't see Fen. Is going to come up right here on the rocks and try and hit the panther. Nope. That's like a 10.
Yeah, no. It's not a high AC, but it is a 12, so.
Hobgoblin. Yeah, with the long sword. No, it's not even a 10, it's a 9. Um, cool. Got a bunch of hobgoblins. This one did see you though, and it's gonna come and try and like come through the tree and like reaches around the tree and tries to slash at you with the long sword. They're rolling fantastic. 7 to hit. All right. This is a lot of people. Grief, you're just chilling under the shade of a tree. As these hobgoblins just run right past you.
Rushing by.
I'd do something if I could.
Oh, they can't hit, had to dash. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a dash, I hope.
Yep.
Or these
Bugbear.
are monks.
Gonna jump over the captain and say, "I'll help you, boss." And no, it's a 7 again. I haven't hit anyone. These ones are gonna stand back. They're like, he's gonna look back at these guys and like keep his like longbow drawn at the humans that are behind the barricade.
Mhm.
That's what he's gonna do. This bugbear also is gonna try and protect the boss.
Gravy.
Finally, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So that is 2d8 plus 2 damage.
Oh no. That's
That is 6 what type of
okay.
damage? 6 damage, 6 piercing.
That panther is still kicking.
Cool. The man in this human man, kind of like salt and pepper hair, in very fancy clothing, stands up with his crossbow and says, "Now's our chance," and fires a crossbow at this hobgoblin.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't think he has an attack on his own, but he has a dexterity score. I'm gonna say he has a +3 to hit. Does he hit this one? No.
He also rolls up.
He rolled an 11.
Okay.
On the die, +3 is 14. So 14 did not hit. It was a good effort though. Gift, you are an elk.
Okay, so I can go here quite easily, actually, with extra movement. And as an elk, if I can move over 20 feet, which that is, I can charge. So I am charging this fella right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what this does. Let's see, that's a +5. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna have to roll a die because I don't have anything that's a +5. So D20. Roll. It's a 19 on the die, +5 is 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that's awesome. I do. He takes an extra 2d6 plus the base of 1d6 plus 3. So it's 3d6 plus 3. Oh, nice. So that's 9, 10, 11. That's 14 damage. And I need a DC 13 dex check where they're prone as I run them over.
That's not necessary. You just.
Oh, no, it's strength.
Yeah, he's dead. You just like. You hit him with the blunt part of your antlers and just like knock him over like into the mud, and he just doesn't get up from that. So
Gift stamps her hooves. She's not used to being big.
So that's a dead one. Cool.
Everybody run! The multicorn is angry.
This one in response to that, definitely not a horse. But in goblin, so only Grief is understanding. Speaking of which, is that all your turn, Gift?
Yeah, I can't cast spells or anything in wild shape, so that'll work.
Cool. Grief, it is your turn.
All right, cool. I'm gonna move right here. I will yell loudly at Goblin. It's an elk. I will bonus action rage, which I have to do 12. 7.
7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Sweet. Fantastic. And then I'm gonna attempt. Oh god, that's not gonna work. 10 is not gonna hit this dude over here, right?
No.
Yeah, I got a 3 on the die. Okay, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Let me give you an aura. So yeah, no one's moving back through it. Basically, you have become vines and everything. Like tree roots are starting to like peek up through the road. This road's gonna be messed up for a while.
If grief moves, do the vine issues move with them?
That's
Is that
what
the implication of the spell?
Yes.
Okay.
As yeah, grief just surges with magic every time they rage. Oh, excellent. So we got a hobgoblin over here who is going to take his longbow and shoot at this one of these humans here because they shot back at them now. +3 to hit. It's a 19 on the die. I'm going to assume that will hit for 6 piercing damage against this guard here. Oh, actually, wait, 19, 22, but oops, probably still hits. And +5, 21. Okay, it does hit. Yeah, still hits anyway. Cool. Yeah, that's that hobgoblin's turn. It is the captain's turn, who is like pushing like all these like bugbears off of him. He's like, get back. He's gonna draw his sword and try to hit the panther. Let me see. He actually can do more than that. He is going to use his leadership on this hobgoblin here. He's like, get whoever's back there and offer some assistance with that. And then he's going to multi-attack this, pull this massive great sword and multi-attack the panther.
That's not going to go good for my panther, buddy.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That is 13 slashing damage.
Yeah, first hit gone. Just the panther poofs out of existence.
All right. That means he still has all his movement and is going to come for you.
Oh, hello.
It's like, so you're the one. Where did that panther come from? He says, never mind. He's going to slash at you. But he misses with an 8. But now he is in your face. Actually, let me double check. Okay, cool. That is the captain's turn. It is Ulrich's turn. He's gonna hit something with his mace.
Ulrich.
Let me see. So that is his strength plus his proficiency +6 to hit. 15. I don't think that's enough to hit this hobgoblin. No. All right. So that is Elric's turn as he makes one mace attack and that's it. So this guard here who has taken some damage now is going to fire back with a crossbow. Misses. These guards cannot hit them. Oh, that one hits. This guy hits with one.
Come on, guards.
What's a crossbow? I don't have
I think it's a D8,
1d6
right?
plus. Oh, is it a D8? I guess I'm making a hand crossbows.
These are light crossbows, 1d8 piercing. So
I thought so. Cool.
Oh, max damage. So 9.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. We are at the top of the round. Fen.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness you've come to save me from this terrible treant. Catch me. And Fen is going to pull her rapier and go straight at the captain's head with it as she falls.
All right, make your attack.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Remind me of rolls. Do you want me to just double the one die or do you want me to roll both?
Roll Roll an extra die, basically.
Okay.
So double the amount of dice you roll.
That is 7 plus 5. That is 12 damage.
12. Okay.
And as soon as I stand up from falling on him, I am going to bonus action disengage and run. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to run behind this tree over here.
Okay.
At least I think I can bonus die. Let me check real quick.
Yeah,
And-
you get cunning action at second level, I think.
Yes, okay, disengage is one of them. There's something else in that list that I keep expecting to be there that's not, but disengage is...
Dodge is not there.
Dodge. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway, yeah.
Only monks get dodge and they have to spend a key point for it. Yeah. Cool. All right, we're back to our bugbear buddies, and they're very worried. The boss is hurt.
They should be worried.
He's gonna run past the boss, and the boss is gonna point to where you went and try and run after you, and it's gonna try and hit you.
Wait, how did he catch up to me? Did I not run 30 feet?
You did from where you were. Wait, no, you didn't. Maybe you didn't. You were here. Yeah, you ran 30 feet, but he was here.
Ow.
Yep.
Because diagonals don't count.
Yeah.
That's how he's catching up. Okie dokie.
But no one can seem to hit you. That's an 8. You hurt the boss, and that's where
Yeah, I
ending
did.
that one.
What you want to do about it?
This hobgoblin looks at that and says, "That's probably handled, considering the 2 bugbears are probably going to go after you." He's going to break off, and he can move here with movement. Can actually get up to you, Grief, with a dash, but that's the end of his movement. Another hobgoblin up here, just chasing after Finn. That might hit.
Let me look at my numbers. 17.
Nope, only got a 15.
Yes. Thank you, studded leather.
All right, this one's gonna try and hit Ulrich, who has a 20. No, that doesn't hit.
Clang.
Yeah. How did you get back here, Gift? Did you have more
I didn't want
movement?
to. I had a 20 feet of additional movement, but I didn't want to interrupt you, so I figured I would
okay.
tell you on my turn.
Cool.
Like I
that
used
works for
30
me.
feet of it and then attacked. I killed the one who was in threat range, so I just took the other 20.
That makes sense. Cool. All right. This bugbear will not be able to catch up to you. I can get right here, try and block your path away.
Oh, hi. Okay.
This one here is going to shoot into the barricade. That's a natural 1. Just hits the
Well
the
done.
crates in front. Yep. We got more bugbears. Let's see. That is the middle of the tree, so no. Cool. We'll have to dash over here.
How dashing of you.
The noble is going to not hit anyone.
Well, that's good because there's a guard right in front of him. So,
Gift, it is your turn.
Okay. Insanely, this is 50 feet. So I can go back to the move the character. I'm going to charge somehow all the way there. This guy.
Oh yeah, the effect is only for your enemies. So as you walk over these vines, they just make way for you.
Gift assumes this has something to do with being a druid.
absolutely, it's the druid thing. That's
She
what
doesn't
it is.
actually know. All right.
The
let's
plants
see.
bow to me.
Okay, and let's do that thing again. Roll a d20.
Gift
Roll.
received no training and is expected to be a working druid.
Nope. That is a 2 + 5 is 7.
No, you don't
Okay.
hit.
No. That's all right.
You just get your antlers get tangled in the branches of the tree, like he's standing under. Yeah, Grief, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna come over here.
All right. Well, this one's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Yep. Cool.
That's true. That's the captain over there still, isn't it?
Yep. 21 to hit.
Yes. Yes, that'll hit.
That's 13 damage.
What do you want to say to him as you cut him down?
Fuck you, buddy.
The captain says, as his last dying words to you, he says, "You're gonna regret all of this," and he's gonna die.
That's doubtful.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to do?
Do y'all want to be done with this now? In Goblin to all of the Goblinoids?
Make an intimidation check.
12.
One of the bugbears turns around and says, "That one killed the boss." And then and then they turn to the hobgoblin that's right there. "Are you the new boss?" And
Lord.
this hobgoblin looks around
Oh,
and
boy.
says, "Yes, I'm the new boss." Let's see. The bugbears seem convinced that there is now a new boss.
Great.
Perfect. An attempt was made.
Yeah. Okay. That was your full movement. Well, you still have 10 feet of movement and an extra attack. Do you want to come hit this bugbear?
Shit, that's right.
Holy moly.
Okay, then fine.
So the
17?
bugbears thought you were the new boss. I'm confused.
No, the hobgoblin that's standing right next to
Oh,
them
he's the new boss. Got
is
it.
the new boss.
The
Yeah.
one you tried to gore was is the new boss.
What'd you say?
17.
17 hits.
12 damage.
And that's including your rage?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot it last time, but I remembered it this time.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Cool.
A hefty hit with your sword on this bugbear. He is bloodied by that attack. All right.
Oh,
Elric's not having a great time.
well, he hasn't been hit yet, but he's just
It's true. It's true. He has not been hit.
He's
That's the
tanking
thing.
effectively.
Yeah, like his armor class is so high that he's fine. He's just taking hits. It's not doing anything.
Just
Given
stand
him
around like a
experience.
Magikarp. You'll get experience eventually.
Exactly.
eventually you'll become a beautiful Gyarados.
All right. This hobgoblin is going to fight these humans who luckily y'all drew most of the hobgoblins away from what's going on with the people you're trying to rescue. That does not hit because they have they have 3/4 cover. It is Elric's turn. He's gonna try and hit somebody.
Elric.
I'm gonna change dice. This is not happening. I need to hit things. Yeah, so that is only an 11 to hit. He's not weak either. He's just not having a good time. This is his first time, like,
Right.
This is his first time in a fight outside of the city.
also these hobgoblins are like taller than he is. Like he's 5'5" on his tippy toes, and these hobgoblins are like 6 to 7 feet.
And I can't imagine he's used to the weight of the armor yet.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty understandable.
Yeah. More crossbow bolts from the guards inside here. That will hit this hobgoblin here. Okay. And this one's dead.
Nice.
So that's that guard. This guard here. That one will not hit. And one more guard. That one hits for 8 damage.
Nice.
They seem to be defending themselves just fine. All right. We are at the top of the round, but we should probably take a break and come back to this. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Get yourself something to drink, stretch your legs, and we'll be back with more D&D.
Thank y'all.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you got to get up and stretch your legs and get yourself some snacks or some drink. Come back well hydrated as we come back into the middle of combat. We are at the top of the round. Fenceris, it is your turn.
All right. Fenceris is going to start out by bonus action disengaging. She's just going to hop around this hobgoblin real quick. Excuse me. Sorry. Just hang on. Excuse me. Goes around all the way around the tree. I've checked that there's enough movement. And then from there, she's going to open her mouth and let out a breath weapon attack. Specifically aiming for the, so that the cone goes this direction-ish.
What is the length on the cone?
Yeah, let me check. 15-foot cone breath.
Okay. Yeah, you can hit all these people. They're in a 15-foot cone with you. So what's the save on that?
That is going to be a DC 13. Really? 13? Yeah, DC 13 dex save.
All right. Let's start here. Bugbear has a +2. Fails. This bugbear also fails. This hobgoblin has a +1. Fails.
Excellent.
This bugbear gets a natural 1. So
leans into it.
Ooh, it's so shiny.
And because I'm 5th level now, I got to increase the damage by another D10. That was 19 that I just rolled. If anyone's saved, they take 9 damage, but everybody else takes 19.
All 4 of them get nosebleeds and collapse and go down. None of them had over. The bugbears only have. Oh no! Wait, sorry, that's wrong. Only the hobgoblin does. The bugbears actually have more HP than that. So these have, but they barely do. Mistyped that. This hobgoblin will die, and this bugbear was bloodied and dies.
And the other 2 took 19 damage each. Very nice.
Yes. One of them says, "Oh, the shiny hurt. It hurt in my head. Why?" And
yeah, that'll happen. That's it for my turn.
Okay. All right, we got a hobgoblin out here.
Just roaming in the middle of nowhere.
Who is going to, I guess is going to try and sees that Elric is dealt with here, but there's an elk here. So gonna run through here. Yeah, I can get here. Is gonna try and attack the elk. That is a +3 to hit. 13?
13 hits.
13 hits. Okay. They have shields, so that is 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I think that's, yeah, only the captain had multi-attack. So, and he's gone. Okay.
Good work, Grief.
This one here against Elric is going to try and hit him, but just clinking against the shield and the armor. And Elric is just going, while trying to fight at him. All right, we got this bugbear here, and there's no other effect. They just take the psychic damage from your
yes, there's
okay.
Yeah, there's not burning or anything.
Okay, all right, cool. This one here is gonna say, "Why did the shiny hurt?" and trying to hit you. That's an 18 on the die.
Yeah, that's almost definitely gonna hit then with a 17 armor class. Come on, -1, negative.
And with both hands just lifts up this ragged mace, and he's going to hit you for 10 piercing damage.
Yikes.
No. I haven't used my reaction yet. I am going to uncanny dodge.
Nice.
And take that down to 5. Thank you.
You
Best
uncanny
feature.
you uncanny dodge right into the other one. Let's see how he rolls.
Oh, hi.
Not as good. So he does not hit. Again, like towering over you, just like hits some branches. Branches are falling all around you as the attack misses you. This nobleman is going to move up to the barricade a little bit more and fire. Nope. Gift, it is your turn.
Does Grief go directly after me?
Yes.
Can I voluntarily go after Grief? I know you could in the old days.
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Cool. I will hold my initiative.
I will try to hit that guy. 10? Not gonna be able
No, 10 will not hit.
Nope. Okay. But I've got 2 attacks. So a 19 on the die, I assume will be good.
Yes, that will hit.
8 damage.
Okay, still up, but very hurt.
All right. Well, I am going to ram since I can't. I was hoping that one would go down and I would risk it. But all right, yeah, I'm just gonna basically try to gore with the antlers.
Okay.
Okay. 20 plus 5. Ugh, that's 10.
10 does not hit.
Okie dokie.
All right. Grief went. Cool. Hobgoblin over here, taking pot shots into the thing. Nope.
Elric, hit someone. Come on, do it.
Elric got a natural 20.
Yay!
Hey!
So the mace does something.
We knew you could do it, kiddo.
The character sheet for him on this is not very good, so I need to change that. Okay, so he does 2d6 damage. 2d6 plus 3. That's not bad. That's 11 damage. That's enough to take down this hobgoblin in one hit.
Listen, your batting average is kind of off there, but if you hit a home run every 4th ball, hey, that's great.
Yeah, the mace just comes down and like before the hobgoblin can lift the shield, it just like goes right into the side of his head, smashing it in and just knocking him over. Elric takes a deep breath and it's gonna try and just run towards the rest of the battle.
That's how you do it.
He can get over here. Cool. He saw you change into an elk, so he's okay with that. Cool. All right, the guards are making attacks. They don't hit anybody. No. Okay, top of the round 4. Fen, it is your turn.
All right. I think the rapier is still out from earlier, actually, so I don't have to unsheath it. I'm going to stab at the one that actually has opponents with it. So the southern bugbear here. Don't get advantage, but if I hit him, I get some sneak attack damage, so that's good.
Yeah.
And that's a 17 plus numbers.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Now I'm just imagining a bugbear with an accent.
Hmm.
Southern bugbear.
Man, why did that?
Oh my
did the shiny
gosh.
thing hurt.
So 3 out of the 4 D6s ended up as a 6.
Yeah.
Which I would love for, like, if I was rolling stats, that'd be like fantastic. But anyway, there's a 25 damage total.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you easily take down this bugbear. Just completely gut this bugbear. So that's dead.
Billy would be proud.
And then I'm gonna bonus action hide around the corner on this tree. Oh no, wait, because he's in. Never mind. Nope. He will stab me doing that. And by stab I mean bonk.
Bonk.
He's gonna try to bonus action disengage and just get on the other side of this tree to make him move.
Okay. Excellent. We got Okay. This hobgoblin's gonna try and hit Grief. Nah. 13. Does 13 hit you? Oh, that
Yeah,
meets.
that is my AC.
Okay. Cool. Then that will hit you. That will do 7 slashing damage. It does not have an ally nearby, so and it's it's actually looking around. The one that said it was the new boss is dead. Looking at this bugbear's on its last legs. These two are not doing. This one is not doing so hot. He's gonna try and run. He's Grief and Gift. You get attacks of opportunity on him.
Woohoo! Nope. 7.
Non-nat 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
12 damage.
Yeah, he falls. As you just cut him down as he tries to run. Excellent. Let's see if the noble gets a shot off of him. No, that's an out one. Gift, it is your turn.
Okay. I am free to move, so I'm going to move here. No. Come on, there you go. Which is a charge against this remaining hobgoblin. 15 on the die, so a total of 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 3d6 plus, I think it's 3. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah, plus 3. Okay, so that's a total of. Oh, that's so that'd be -2. So that would be a 13 total.
Yeah. Yeah, you completely gore this hobgoblin. And he will die.
She will stamp her hooves. She's enjoying this.
With that, we're not quite out of combat.
Yeah, no, there's still a bugbear up, but
yeah. Let's see what he does. Gift, that was your turn. Grief, it is your turn.
now the bugbear didn't attack on its last turn, right? They gave up their turn, kind of. In
Oh,
confusion.
wait. Yeah, I somehow missed that.
Whoops. Sorry.
I missed the bugbear. No, it's good though. It's gonna run.
That's legit.
Since
Its speed will be slowed if at least at the start there.
Oh yeah. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, it can get here with a dash. As the vines just try and like you can see like the vines and roots and everything like actively trying to trip this thing. as Grief, you track it trying to run, and it just stumbles and almost falls on its face. So yeah, but it is your turn, Grief.
Guys, do we care? Do we just want to let it run? I don't. Cool. Unless anybody wants it dead, I'll just let him run.
Okay. That means Elric will stand down as well. He sees you not run after it. He doesn't see any other threats, so Elric will stand down as well. The guards can't really do anything. Fen, anything you want to do?
I'm going to run into his space, and I'm going to say to him, tell your king that the treants are unhappy with his presence here. And then I'm going to hold my action. If he tries to attack me right now, I will attack him back. But otherwise, I will not.
I will say make an intimidation check at advantage.
I mean, the vines are literally trying to trip him.
One of those is a 17, so that's good. Intimidation is 0, though, so 17.
17. He says, I don't know what a treant is, but I'll tell the big boss. Don't hurt me.
No, I don't plan on hurting you as long as you are willing to tell your boss what I just told you.
He starts to take a step back, and he's out of range of. If you let him continue to take more steps back, he will turn and just run.
Good.
And with that, we are out of combat.
Then he's tempted to loot the bodies, but I think she's first going to go check in on with these humans over here.
Okay. They all peek over the edge there. One of the guards says she will turn to you and say, are they all gone?
Yeah, we think we took care of everything. Well, how did you end up in this situation? I mean, like, this is a very impressive barricade you built, but how did this all happen here?
The very fancy man will stand up and he says he will introduce himself. He says, my name is Tilvig Lionbrook of Lionbrook Enterprises. You may have heard of me. You most definitely have not heard of him. And he will say, we were transporting various goods on our way to port in Vrusea. A long journey, and these, whatever they are, attacked us. They started with the horses, the brutes. We eventually got clear of them. My servants here, my bodyguards here, managed to protect me. We've been here for a day and a half.
Wow. All right. So you don't have horses to pull these carts anymore. What's the damage on the carts? How's that out of character? Sorry. How's that looking for them?
You look over these carts. Some of them are going to need just minor repairs. Nothing's like terribly broken. There's a few boards that are missing out of some, from various attacks, but it seems like they managed to keep most of the damage away by a stockpile of crossbow bolts that they were trying to sell along the way, but ended up being useful for defending themselves.
Okay.
Yes, that is quite right. We don't have horses to pull these carts. If you can just take me into the next town, my guards can stay here with the goods, and I should be able to procure new horses.
And how far out? Do we know how far out we are from the nearest town?
You may not know that.
Yeah.
Kind of just based on the beat of the travel, probably, maybe a day, maybe half a day out.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. We can get you. Hey, in your head gift, you're gonna hear Fen say, see if you can use your current strength to move that tree out of the road. We're gonna need to get through this path too.
Can I respond?
Yeah, you can respond back in my head.
She says, tie a rope like a harness.
All right. Fen will do that. She will fasten a harness.
With the harness and a +3 strength, this should be pretty easy. Without the harness, this would be a gigantic pain in the ass.
True.
Yeah, you don't have any problem once a rope is tied to you dragging this off. Yeah, it's no problem whatsoever. Tilvig will just kind of expects you to help him.
That type. All right.
And you can see that all these carts are branded with his with some sort of crest or something with a lion rampant on it. You're guessing it's probably his crest.
I don't know. Grief, what do you think? Are you cool bring the noble along?
Merchant, right? Out of character.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's that's an aside in character. Sorry.
No, but Penny, were you clarifying out of character if it's a noble or a merchant?
Yeah, clarifying. I thought it was a merchant.
Yeah, I said noble because that's a stat block, but he is a merchant.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry. Didn't mean to...
that's perfectly fine. No, he seems to be a merchant, maybe he comes from a somewhat wealthy family, but there's definitely not like nobility.
Yeah, okay. And Fen, did you ask me this in your head, in my head, or out loud?
It's probably in your head.
He sounds annoying as fuck, but yeah, it's fine.
Agreed. Okay. All right. Yeah, Tilvig, come with us. We'll get you to the nearest town. You three, couple things. If you're staying here, one, cover up all those symbols on those carts. Make these look like as plain of carts as you can, and then get into hiding so that you don't get hurt waiting here for us.
Yeah, they will nod. The one who seems to be kind of the leader, she will start basically finding more cloth to just kind of place over, just kind of try and hide whatever they have. They have various weapons. It seems like there's mostly what they have are tools for like pickaxes, shovels, that kind of thing. Yeah, but they will start to get their goods set back up. They pull the crates back up into the carts, get the carts pulled over, and Tilvig will look at your cart if you take him to it, and he says, "Well, it'll have to do."
Yes, it will. Hop in the back. I will, and Fen will hop into the shotgun, as it were.
The elk will bound away into the forest. And a little bit later, a nondescript half-elf will walk out and join the party.
Kellen will
So
actually squint at that. He's like, oh. Now Kellen's putting two and two together.
Grief will just catch his eyes and go. Give him a wink.
He will look away like I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
As you
Continuing
search
my connection with Gift, I'm going to say, in the future, you might want to work on a different disguise besides just generic half elf. Just like mix it up every once in a while. Generic half orc, something.
You hear back in your head, I've never spent enough time around someone for it to matter.
Fun fact about this world: orcs don't exist here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's
I
cool.
knew that.
Yeah, it's just one of those little tidbits I threw in the like info dump at the beginning. So like, it's cool to just remind y'all.
Yeah.
Weird.
Generic full elf. Yeah.
Tilvig will not be quiet on this trip. He'll say, "These roads are absolutely horrendous. You have to take so many roads through so many towns. That's why they invested heavily in a new company. They're building a high road direct through all these areas. Just should be guarded 24/7. In fact, that's why we're delivering these tools to. Construction is starting from Vrusea, should make its way right through to Coralon's Rest, all the way up into the mountains, into Arduos Pass."
Okay, when you say high road, I need clarification. Is it going to be like a road on stilts or something?
I asked the same question myself. It is not.
Okay.
I was
all right.
severely disappointed, but I still invested anyway.
I was going to say, I've seen a viaduct before, but I don't know what aqueduct. Sorry, aqueduct.
Yes, an aqueduct, but for carts. It was a great idea, I thought, but apparently that was too expensive, unfeasible.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a lot of ground to cover for guarding the entire high road, but I guess if you got the money and the people, you could make it happen.
Exactly. You see, there's going to be a network in the next 10 years across the entire kingdoms of these high roads.
Sounds fucking horrible.
Only a tune could come up with this freeway idea.
He says, we've had significant outside investments, including from some important elf hoot-de-doo person. Um, uh, let me see. I don't recall his name.
It start with an R, possibly.
Yes. Latherin. Yeah. I think his first name is Ramirez.
Okay, Ramirez. Yeah, we've met Ramirez. It's
At this point,
interesting
Gift
that
hands
he's
you a cookie.
Hands who a cookie?
Finn.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Delicious, aren't they?
Yep, sure are. And in your head you hear, wait, what should we be calling you right now? I almost said orator, and that was going to be weird.
Whatever's fine. What she thinks.
All right. Thanks, Jennifer. I panicked. Sorry. But yeah, we're heading down the road to make some negotiations, make some make a little negotiation of our own. So, guess it's lucky we came along when we did, huh?
Precisely. If you're looking for work or anything, this Ramirez fellow has quite the operation where they're starting construction. Built up workers' housing, some restaurants and things. I believe it's like an up and coming part of Vrusea now.
I do enjoy a good restaurant.
You should check it out. It's not a place that I personally would go, but I think you lot would like it.
Like D&D gentrification. Fucking God. Is there going to be a fee for this to use this road once it's done being made?
Oh, I'm not interested in that. Possibly, I hope I can get a return on my investment, but that will be up to.
That would be an even worse idea. This is terrible.
Well, you got to pay for the guards, and you got to pay for maintenance. Unlike these roads, there's just.
I really want to leave you here in the middle of the road and just go about my journey.
Oh,
You're insufferably annoying. Please stop talking. Just please. Shh. We will take you where you have to go, but please shut up.
And he'll just be quiet and like huff and like cross his arms and like.
I'm not paid enough for this bullshit.
And Kellen will say, finally a quiet ride.
I'm saying, man.
Yeah, you make your way into the next town. It's just a kind of a little crossroads named Simtalos. It's the first sign that you have actually crossed over into the Republic of Vasna, which puts you about halfway to your destination. So
Awesome.
It's kind of a mix of humans and elves here, but it's really just a few houses, a general store, kind of just small crossroads, maybe just kind of supports the farms nearby. So yeah, he will Tilvig will step off the cart and he says, well, I appreciate your services. I wish you well on your journey. And he will kind of huff off.
Gift will nod sweetly and do the like bow thing.
Yeah. I'm in both of your heads now. I'm gonna say, is it bad that I kind of regret saving them?
If it's bad, then I guess it's bad, but I feel the same way.
Gift surface saw it. She's been paying attention to the road. He did make so many complaints about it. She's like, oh, well, there's a pothole.
I mean, it's not a great road. It does have like massive ruts full of water, where the wheels go. Like no one maintains this road. Like,
yeah, I
it's
guess
maintained. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say it. Mainly, it's just a matter of we rescued them from what was referred to as a toll, so that he could make a toll road. Don't love that.
the irony is lost on him.
Gift walks up to one of the potholes and tries casting mending on it to see what will happen.
It fills 1 foot square, so like 1 foot square like fills with dirt. Like it's just.
She's delighted. She goes around looking for stones with holes in them because that is the material component. And if she every time she finds 2 stones with holes in them, she fixes a pothole.
Amazing.
New hobby.
1 square foot at a time.
All
I'm
right.
saying if we all just worked together to help maintain the fucking road. Like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some wizards pretty effortlessly move some earth. Just get some wizards up in here.
I'm saying.
But anyway, not really the concern right now. Kellen, we stay in here for the night?
Kellen says, that is up to you. I'm just the driver.
Is it close to nightfall right now?
I would say about now would be close to nightfall.
Okay. Kellen, tell you what, find whatever hotel, whatever inn is furthest from wherever that idiot's gonna stay.
Elric is like taking off his armor, and it's like because finally there's not like an important person on the card. And Kellen will, he will try, and he looks around and he says, okay, well, we can't go to the nicest place here. We'll go to the second nicest place. Which is the same place because there's only one. This is a 1 tavern town. This town has 1 inn.
Okay. Well, we tried.
So you find an inn for the night. Elric keeps his information about why the roads are so bad to himself. His knowledge of how various lords and nobles keep fighting over who has control of roads and who gets to get tax money from the crown, blah, blah, blah. Typical local politics stuff.
Fair enough. Out of curiosity, in lieu of the gold piece, can I do performances? Like I have training in it.
Yeah. Make a persuasion check.
24.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. You can. They're like, if you want to play an instrument or something, that's fine.
Now, why do I have proficiency in performance? How did that happen?
At some point as a rogue, you just start clicking things. You're like, I get another proficiency.
Yeah, I suppose that's it.
And the 1 D&D playtest, it's going to get even more ridiculous, it feels like.
Yeah.
What instrument do you play again?
I don't actually have an instrument, so whatever they have, I will go ahead and play.
I imagine that like somebody would have like just a lute laying around.
Yeah, assume so.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I can sing. But yeah.
Yep, you have a little performance, and you make a performance check.
Rolled a 1. That's a 5.
Okay. You do not quite get. Go ahead.
Wait, am I thinking of the right character? This is the character who gets to roll the 20 on a long rest, right? Roll the d20 on a long rest.
Oh, that's right. You have like a divination thing. So
yep. Let me go ahead and do that real quickly. Just roll that d20 because I totally forgot from our long rest in the last town. Are you kidding me? I also rolled a 1 on that.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess I'll just take the one I had in the first place and save that one for later.
That's fine. It's you don't know if you just came in on a bad night or like there's like 6 people here, maybe 3 of them were already asleep when you started playing. It wakes one up and he says, "Get off the stage," and tries to go back to sleep. It just, it's fine. Like, but this isn't the crowd for it.
Right. Oh, that's too funny. 2 ones in a row.
The innkeeper will say like, look, just make the room 5 silver. Like, it's fine.
I am going to save that one for later, though. That will be helpful.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, high rolls and low rolls are useful for that mechanic. But yeah, you spend your night here in the town of Sintalos. You will continue your journey onward. But for now, I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Right.
I had so much fun running this game. I'm like, I was feeling tired, and I'm like, no, I gotta run this game. Like,
It's very accurate.
gotta do it. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do our outros. We'll start with Silver.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver_Bulette here on Twitch as well as over on YouTube. I run a campaign called Capes and Caverns, which is really my superhero D&D overlay. That should be usually every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific. However, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, aka 6 p.m. Pacific, we will be doing our next session of, oh goodness, over on Stella Luna's Twitch channel. We will be running another session of Rise of the Serpent, which is a monthly game that should be happening, hopefully, if everyone can be there, 6 p.m. Pacific tomorrow over on Stella Luna's Twitch channel. That's what I got tonight.
All right, cool. Jaden.
Hey, I'm Jaden or Soliloquy. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on most platforms under Fat Sapphic Bro. I mostly hang out on TikTok and make a variety of videos. Yeah.
Awesome. Penny.
All right. Again, my name is Penny, and as I've been mentioning the last few weeks, I am working on a D6 supplement for sort of the X-Files, Twin Peaks, modern paranormal exploration, and we beta tested for the first time this past Friday, so we're getting a little closer, and I will keep you up to date when I am ready to do sort of an open beta.
Awesome. I'm excited. I've been following along with that development, and it looks super cool. All right, cool. And I'm Archangelic. You can find me here Sunday nights at 7:30 Pacific running this game, The Era of the Dragons, for these wonderful people here. You can also find me on Twitter at Archangelic. I want to thank you all for joining us for tonight's game. If you've missed any of our games, you can check them out on YouTube. The link is in the chat. Let me put that in there. YouTube. Cool. Yeah, also, if you want to support this game monetarily or any other possible future projects, which I have a few that I'm trying to work on, you can support me on Patreon. The link is already in the chat. Patreon.com/Archangelic. Yeah, so lastly, I want to thank User, our producer, for making this game happen. She handles all of our streaming and everything, getting everything set up, and really couldn't do this without you. We all appreciate you. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We love you, and we hope to see you next week. Bye.
Bye.